Well, hello everyone. I'm going to do an unboxing of some lumber that I picked up from Bell Forest Products. So I buy materials from all over the place. I like to mill my own stuff. So that's my primary goal, is to always mill it and dry it myself. If I can't do that, then I always try to help out whatever local sawmills out there. A lot of great guys are out there milling up stuff, especially with chainsaws. So I try to purchase from them and dry stuff. There's also a couple awesome businesses that we have locally that I really appreciate. One of them is Live Edge. They do an awesome job. Tree Purpose does an awesome job. So those are all things, companies that are local in the Detroit area. In this case, I purchased from Bell Forest. I purchased from them before. What I like about them is usually they provide some really good stuff. And then also, if I'm super busy and I don't have time to go look for stuff, I'm not looking necessarily for slabs, I'm looking for just straight up lumber, and I want good stuff, then Bell Forest does a great job because they have pretty decent shipping prices for me, but I also live in Michigan and they're based in Michigan, so that helps out. And I can just have it FedExed right to my door, and it's actually worth the time and money for me to reach out to them and have them deliver it. And I would end up spending that much money in gas and spend a half day going to the lumber yard compared to having it just dropped off at my house. So let's unbox this lumber and see what it looks like. So looking at it from the surface, it is well packaged. I mean, it's lumber, so they don't have to really do a whole lot to it, but it is definitely wrapped up good. Try not to cut all the way through it. So what I've enjoyed about them before is I can tell the guys over at Bell Forest, this is the type of wood I'm looking for, not just species, but in this case I wanted boards that were at least 6 inches wide. I wanted them at least 4 inches, at least 4 feet long. Because I'm going to be cutting them up into smaller boxes, and so I didn't really have to have 8-foot long boards, but I really wanted them at least 4 feet so I can cut them in half or in thirds if I need to. So with all of that information taken in, they do a great job of picking out the materials. So what do we got? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 boards. I asked for 20 board feet. So Bell Forest usually does skip plane it. So most of their material, I think you can get it planed down even more, but most of it is 15/16 thick, which is fine for me because I'm going to turn around and plane it down less than that anyway. All right. This first board on top looks nice. I really like it. Some crotch grain all right here. You can see it going through. Nice purpley color. Has a little bit of sap here on the edge, and it has kind of a rainbow effect of colors going through it. And we grab a tape measure for anybody interested. We're at 7 1/4 and 68 inches long. It's another nice one. A little bit of sapwood on this side here, and on that side it's less so. So depending on what I'm building, this might be my show face. Looks like about the same width. Yeah, 7 3/8. Ooh, now we're talking. Check this out. All of this is just beautiful figure. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is a good one here. Looks like it's a little bit shorter. 54 1/4. And we're still over 7 inches. Might need to save this piece for myself. Sorry, clients. All right, next couple boards are a little short. Nice board, some good color on it. It's like as a taper, it's 7 1/4 at the wide end and 6 3/4 on the narrow end. Still still above my 6-inch threshold, perfect. And this one and the one under it are a little bit shorter. Let's see. Almost 51 inches. You can see where I said they skip plane it. Everything looks dead flat too. Yeah. This next one's a little bit longer. I really like this. Some riffs on grain right there. Nice on this side too. This one looks like it would be awesome as like a door. This was a perfect grain for maybe a shaker style door. Almost 62 inches and 6 3/8 wide. And the last board's probably might be the longest. Nice purpley walnut. Almost 7 inches wide and a little over 68 inches long. So really happy with these. This saves me a ton of time not having to go to the lumber yard, or in my case, I end up buying a lot of slabs. That's usually what I work with is slabs. And I know a lot of people kind of drool over that sort of thing, and I get it because they're awesome. But not everything I build is like a slab table. Most of the stuff needs to get cut down into boards so that I can then turn them into something else, a cabinet, a box, shelves, whatever the client needs. And when you have slabs and you're doing that, then you spend a lot of time processing that lumber. And you have to dry it, but also cutting it down and milling it. And a lot of time in the bandsaw to resaw it because you don't typically need it to be 1.5 inches or 2 inches thick. So it does help to be able just to get some regular lumber for a change. And the fact that they can be delivered straight to my house is a godsend. So special thanks to Boone over at Bell Forest. I've worked with him a couple times and he does a great job, super responsive. I have no affiliation with Bell Forest other than I'm a customer. I pay for all my own lumber, and I've really appreciated the stuff that they've provided, and I can already see in my head what I'm going to turn this into. So again, thanks to Bell Forest, thanks to Boone, and thank you to everyone for checking out this unboxing. Hopefully, if you are looking at doing some sort of mail order lumber thing and you're a little bit apprehensive, hopefully this video will calm your nerves, that there's a lot of good sawmills out there that want to provide you some great lumber, so take a chance on it. All right, see you next time.